We're here at RCBC Las Piñas warehouse para silipin ang mga repossessed cars for sale. Also, later part of this video, we'll discuss how and why a second-hand car could be just the right choice for you.
Hi! Welcome to a special episode of Steph Stuff. My name is Steph, by the way. And did I just mention special? Well, lahat naman ng episodes dito sa Steph Stuff are special. But I guess what makes this episode unique or different from my other videos in the past is that I'll be featuring here not just one, but two, actually more, marami, a variety of cars. And the common denominator for all these cars that I'll be featuring is that they are all used cars. Pre-loved, kumbaga, pre-owned. Another term would be second-hand cars or repossessed cars. So just in case, here at the RCBC warehouse in Las Piñas, I will be featuring here all the repossessed cars that they are selling. And later on, I will be also explaining to you the advantages and pros in buying a second-hand car and when to buy it. So please stay put. Warehouse sa Las Piñas because malapit ako dito. So, proximity-wise, ang dali niya puntahan for me. So, at kabisado ko na tong lugar na to. Very familiar na ako dito. So, if you want to check out the cars being sold here, you can just walk in, visit the warehouse without setting an appointment. So, madali lang pagpunta dito. All you need to do is to just search RCBC Las Piñas warehouse on Waze or Google Maps. So just using your Waze app or Google Maps app, all you just need to do is to type in RCBC warehouse Las Piñas at yun, diretso na kayo idadirect dito. Ang landmark nito ay yung Colors Town Center. Along Alabang Zapote Road. So beside lang ito ng Colors Town Center along Alabang Zapote Road at makikita nyo sa gate yung logo ng Yuchenko. And there's also a banner of RCBC outside. So madaling-madali nyo to makikita at mapupuntahan. So if you're planning to visit the RCBC warehouse here in Las Piñas to check out the cars for sale, my suggestion to you is to go to their website first and download the list of cars for sale.
On your browser, type on the search bar rcbc.com/rcbc-cars-for-sale or go to rcbc.com and type cars for sale on the search bar. As you scroll down, you'll find the different car sale activities. But now, here, we only find one sale event, and we will click on it. Upon clicking on the button, it will download the current listing of cars for sale. You will find on the first page of the listing the sales mechanics, the sales event details, and the steps in purchasing a car. Then the following pages will show you the actual listing. RCBC has many warehouses, so better save the listing on your phone or print it out and bring it with you when you visit the warehouse. But not all the cars that you see here in the warehouse are for sale. Only those that are part of the listing ang pwede mo lang bilhin. Ang mga wala sa listing, wala pang presyo ang mga yon. So, those cars are not yet for sale.
Actually, in the RCBC website, there is an step-by-step guide on how to purchase their cars. And I guess the most important thing here is for you to conduct your own diligence first before making a purchase. And by that, I mean you better inspect first the unit physically before buying, diba? Because all these cars here are being sold on an as-is, where-is basis. Let's check the units here. So for one here, may nakita ko maganda. So this is a Mitsubishi Expander. Year model nito is 2020 and the mileage ang itinakbo niya is 30,618 kilometers. Red metallic. At ang selling price niya is 770,000 pesos. Yeah, 770,000 pesos. So, bigyan ko kayo ng sample of the different cars that are being sold here at RCBC Warehouse Las Piñas. So, here we have a white Toyota Vios, and this one is a 2021 year model. So, yeah, medyo bago-bago pa. Automatic transmission, and with a mileage of 89,000 kilometers. The selling price is 494,000 pesos. Tingnan natin yung likod. Another red beauty. This is a Toyota Innova. Obviously, ang kanyang year model is 2020. Ang kanyang color ay red mica metallic. It has a mileage of 64,473 kilometers. Buksan natin yung loob. Talagang repossessed, no? Hatak kung hatak talaga. Pati mga gamit ng mga previous owner andito pa. Warranty and maintenance booklet. Pati Dunkin Donuts. So, as is where is basis talaga siya. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano nadatnan mo dito, ito talaga ang mabibili mo. So, the bank does not make any repairs or fix any damage. Kung so may nakita kang scratches or dents, then that's it. So that's why it's called as is where is basis. So here you can find a variety of cars of different types and models. So earlier we saw an SUV, meron din sila mga sedan of course, and here we have a van. So this is a Nissan NV350 2020 year model, manual transmission, diesel engine, and it has a mileage of 106,000 kilometers. Tara, check natin yung loob. hanap nyo naman ay pang business, marami kami ditong vehicles that you can use for your business. This is a Mitsubishi L300 FD Exceed. Okay, a manual DSL. Ang kanyang mileage is 60,568. Selling price is 663,000 pesos. This is in good running condition. So now comes to the second part of this vlog, which is for me to explain or discuss to you the pros and advantages in buying a second-hand car and when will you buy one. Reason number one, second-hand cars are cheaper in price than brand new cars. And this is pretty much obvious, and I don't want to explain this any further, but I would just like to add one more thing. You know, I guess for most people, they have this notion that if you're buying a second-hand car, then it has to be in full cash, right? But actually, I mean, especially in the case of banks, for example, RCBC, they do offer RCBC auto loan program where you can actually pay the unit by installment. Pretty much cool, right? Nakalibre ka, I mean, nakamura ka na nga sa presyo ng unit, mas mapapagaan pa ang pagbayad mo. So if you want to know more about this auto loan program of RCBC, you can just go to www.rcbc.com/autoloans. Okay, reason number two, you don't fret about minor damages. So let me explain this. When driving a brand new car, there's a lot of excitement, or you may say there's a level of euphoria. But in turn, you tend to be over worried about the little dents and dings that may occur at any time that you drive your brand new car, right? So it becomes a point mentally stressful. Ako, ganun ako pag may bagong kotse. Sobrang alaga at sobrang praning din ako pag driving a brand new car. Pero, when driving a used or second-hand car, it doesn't make me fret. Well, not because wala na akong pakialam dahil second-hand car. Ito, di na ako maingat. But because it already has scratches to begin with. Because honestly, pag bibili ka ng second-hand car, unicorn, pag may nakita ka na walang gasgas yung sasakyan. Siyempre, pag second-hand car, di mo maiiwasan na may gasgas or may konting dents yung unit, di ba? So, to begin with, I really don't worry that much if madagdagan yung mga scratches sa second-hand car ko, right? So, I am more at ease in driving. At ito, nabasa ko ito, share ko lang, ha? Little damages are not good for any vehicle, but you would experience a bigger heart race if you scratched a new vehicle. And this is so true. Kaya nga, karamihan ng iba, pag nag-aaral pa lang ng driving, di ba, second-hand car ang ginagamit nila. Makes sense. Reason number 3, less vehicle depreciation. Lahat naman ng sasakyan nag-depreciate over time, right? But a second-hand car offers a much less depreciation as compared to a brand new car. Meaning, a second-hand car has a much slower rate as compared to a brand new. So let me share with you my experience. When I purchased a second-hand Mercedes-Benz, I got this at this amount. Okay, hindi ko na sasabihin kung magkano, but let's say about this much, and then after 4 years, I decided to sell it. So, binenta ko siya at an amount which is hindi masyado nagkakalayo than to the amount that I got it o nabili ko. So, that proves na pag second-hand car na nabili mo, ay yung depreciation niya much mabagal na as compared if you buy a brand new car and then you sell it. Reason number 4, pay less insurance. Ito, I don't think I have to do a lot of explaining. But yeah, car insurance companies considers a vehicle's age and fair market value when computing for a car's insurance premium. So the lower the unit price of the vehicle, the lesser that you pay for its insurance. So far, I have only 4 advantages or pros or reasons in buying a second-hand car. So if ever I missed out something, or please do share. I mean, type in the comment section and share other reasons or strengths or pros or advantages in buying a second-hand car. So for our next topic, I will be discussing when is the best time for you to buy a second-hand car. If you have just one car, it's impossible for you to use it every day because here in the Philippines, there's a thing called as number coding. So yun. So for practicality's sake, I would like to buy a sasakyan, the pain, the hurt isn't that much as compared if nangyari yun pag brand new ang dala mong sasakyan. No? I would also consider buying a second-hand car if I'm really in a tight budget. Like for example, if you're a student, if you're a working student, or if you're just a college graduate, or if you're just starting up in your career, like for example, this is your first job, right? So in those cases, you don't have budget ba. I mean, most of the times, maybe you have saved a certain amount from your allowance, or maybe bigyan ka ng pera ng parents mo, but I don't think is that big enough for you to afford a brand new car. And if ever man that mayaman ka and you have money to buy a brand new car, but then again you're practical, you will want to use that money for something else, then you can, allot money for a second-hand car because it's much cheaper. So yeah, for that, in those occasions, I think that's, a better call for you to buy a second-hand car. Dito rin papasok yung pagbili ng mga phased out models or discontinued models na gustong-gusto mong bilhin before. Like for example, again, based on my experience, before I really wanted to own a roadster, a European roadster. So particularly Mercedes-Benz SLK 320 and a BMW Z4. Yung super crush ko yung mga sasakyan na yun. But by that time, when I was much younger, hindi ko pa afford. And even if afford ko siya, parang no, I'm not gonna spend that much money to buy a car that costs more than 3 million pesos. And then eventually, those cars got discontinued, got phased out, they've been replaced by newer models. So, yun, doon ako bumili ng ganung klaseng model, second-hand car. So, I bought a second-hand Mercedes-Benz SLK 320 and a second-hand BMW Z4 for a much lower price. But then again, I was so happy because head turner pa rin siya eh. When I was driving those classic vintage cars, napapalingon. I mean, people are really turning their heads sa akin when I pass by. So yeah, so di ba, a better bang to your bucks kasi for a lower price, still I was able to get what I want from those cars. The feeling of prestige, the feeling of confidence, and the feeling that I was driving a very premium car for a much lower price. Medyo mahaba-haba na itong video na ito. At ang ingay na ng mga puppies ko. Gugutom na sila. So, but before I end this video, if ever I missed out something, if may naisip pa kayong reasons or, when is the best time to buy a second-hand car, then please do share and jot them down in the comment section. Now, in the next episode of Steph Stuff, I'm thinking of coming up with a vlog that tackles about what to inspect or what to do in buying a second-hand car. Diba? Importante yun. Kasi di na siya brand new eh. And most second-hand cars, especially in the case of RCBC, they are selling their cars on an as-is, where-is basis. So, what do you have to do and what do you have to check before you make that purchase, right? And we would also like to discuss about, is it better to buy second-hand cars through auctions, through sealed biddings? Kasi may mga ganong klaseng sales activity. Mas okay ba pag bibili tayo ng mga second-hand car units from auctions or from sealed biddings? Or better if you buy them sa mga car dealers who offers vehicles at a fixed price or tinatawag na mga spot cash. So we're going to discuss that next. So it's pretty much exciting. Okay, but for now we have to end this vlog. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you do, please subscribe so that you will receive similar contents on your YouTube feed. Okay, so until next time, this is Seth, and thank you for watching this special episode of Seth Stuff. Ciao!